Warning.
All personnel, please exit immediately.
Warning.
This facility will...
Now let the infection begin.
Okay, let's start by growing a beard. So she's starting off by applying eyelash glue on her chin, and she's planning on a patch of hair and then tugging some back out. There she goes, doing the same thing again. And by repeating it again and again, okay, her fluffy beard appears to be done. She looks like she's happy with it. Oh wait, now she's applying glue above her lips. And there she goes, sticking on some more patches and tagging some out. She looks like she's having fun. Looks like someone got some sticky fingers. She's back at it again. Wow, that looks pretty legit. Now she's trimming the hair a bit. Wow, the beard's pretty cool. She has a very nice beard. And now she's moving on to the next step. I guess she's gonna use a concealer now. Going with the brightest color, she's applying it on her cheekbone area, on her nose, bridge of her nose, eyebrow bone, and on her forehead. Oh, she's brought out Makeup Forever's Flash Color Case. And she's going to use the color brown to contour her face, it appears. She's going at it pretty dark. What brush is she using? It looks really nice. Maybe I'll ask her later. Now she's blending it with a concealer. And she's also contouring her, what do you call that? Temple. And oh, she's using Clean Glam. I also tried that. Wetting a puff with treatment essence when applying on foundation and found that it works pretty well. I loved it. And she's just blending the concealers and contours, and now she's adding some depth onto her eyes and onto her nose as well. Time for a coffee break, I guess. Alright, now she's checking her face, and I think she's gonna draw something. What is she drawing? What is that? Glue? She's putting on glue. She's putting on quite a bit. And how do you say that? That thing she's doing. It looks like she's messing with it to make her skin look as if it's peeling off. And now she's applying more glue onto the outer edge of the outline she drew and drying it again. Now she's picking up some black eyeshadow on a cotton swab. I've also used to use that exact same black shadow quite often when I do costume makeup. That one's the best. Isn't that from Clio? I also used to use that a lot. Look at that nice bloody red color. I really like that color myself. Oh, purple. She's adding it onto the red. And it seems like she's mixing it with the black eyeshadow and applying it on the outer edges. Oh, now she has a cotton pad and she is separating it. She's adding on more glue again and place the cotton pad on it. That's gonna be tough to remove. Okay, it looks like she's moving on to her eye makeup. I guess she's adding some deeper dark depth there to make it look creepier. Ooh, that's a strong red color. Now I think she's using blusher under her eyes to make them look as if they're deteriorating. And she's back to the black eyeshadow again and adding more depth. Oh, she's taking off the cotton pad. And she's using that red blusher again and applying it on the outer edge. And now she's back with the red lipstick and she's going over the edges again to make it more bloody, I guess. What's that? That looks like the Clio tint. Now that looks like some thick blood color. That looks so painful. I think my cheeks hurt just from looking at it. And she's using lip balm. Is the lip balm? And she's wondering what color she'll use. Okay, she's decided to use the darkest one. Oh, that kind of looks like, I don't want to say. I think she's making something like pus and adding some more blood. She's using that lip balm again and mixing it with the red lipstick. Oh, it looks so real already. And I think she's adding something to make it look burnt. Wow, that looks so real. My cheeks hurt. Now she's back to the purple lipstick to make dark circles. And she's just blending it. And she picked up the other Makeup Forever's Flash Color Case palette and using the color brown. And give some more depth onto the eyelids. She's drawing something again. What is she drawing? Rotten flesh again? I can't keep myself from looking at her rotten cheeks. It's really making my cheeks hurt. Since she's putting glue on there, I guess she's making another scar. That must have been her because it's too close to her eyes. When she tilts her like that, it makes her rotten cheeks look even more realistic. I just can't keep my eyes off of it. It just looks so painful. By the way, I've never seen that purple lipstick before, but I think it's also from Clio. I think I just gotta ask her about that later also. And I don't know why, but she looks so good with that beard. Cotton pad again. Oh, please be careful, it's too close to your eyes. And now she's using green. Seriously, green? Oh yeah. Alright, she's mixing it with brown. Oh, I think she's drawing veins. Ooh, it's gonna be so realistic. And she's using an ash blue color to draw the veins too. I guess that makes sense because, you know, when you look at the back of your hand, you can see that your veins kind of look blue. And she's using another kind of rose brownish color. Oh, that kind of looks painful. Oh. She's doing the same thing as what she did on her cheek, I guess. If you guys want to try this, it'll be probably easy to follow, but make sure to be careful. Oh, that looks so real. Since she's not using any special makeup products and just normal, average makeup products, it should be pretty easy to follow. And she's on to drawing some more veins. She's using black eyeshadow to here. She's adding some more depth to her eyes and blending it. And now she's making herself to look a bit dirty, I guess. She's contouring on a crease of the front of her eyebrow. And she's shaping her eyebrow to, how men back in the Chosun dynasty have their eyebrows. She's turning into zombie. I think she's getting frustrated from using the brush. Oh, she's making her lips look like she had just ate something. I wonder what or who she ate. Oh, I don't feel good. And now she looks like she's gonna use the yellowish brown and orange brown together. Oh wait, I guess she's gonna use the yellowish brown. She appears to be adding a more contour on the outer edge of her face and making her face to look a bit dirty. A lip balm again? Oh, she's adding more blood on her beard. Super detailed. She's a genius.